counter and punished. I got my wrist at 2C on. Boom. And man, my head is shiny as a motherfucker, dude. I gotta find a way to buff that out, man. The light makes my head like a laser beam. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new challenger today with Japanese characters. And ladies and gentlemen, like I say in every episode, when your challenger has Japanese characters, you need to buckle up because you're going to be in for one hell of a battle and the day won't disappoint because this mother is going to pick Violent Ken. And man, that just gives him an insurmountable advantage over the rest of the roster. I gotta go play. I gotta give it all I can do. All right. I gotta play hard today, man. I cannot ease up. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, I can do this. Ah! Ah! There we go. I blew his ass up with that super and I timed it perfect. Man, I was able to milli rock his ass. All right, I got to really focus because he's going to want to get his get back. He's going to throw one immediately. There we go. Oh my God. Okay, right about now. Ah. There we go. Toe tap his ass. Okay. Ah. Ah, my goodness. Okay, I can do this. Oh, man. He spammed and played keep away the entire match, and he got the second of the third battle. Man, I was so close to taking that battle home.
Damn!
All right. Boom. Toe tap his ass. I gotta be aggressive. Oh my God. Oh. Got him. Waited, baited, and 100-hand slapped him to the shadow realm. Man, that was satisfying. But man, it wasn't easy. I can't celebrate because I have 2 more battles ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to take the first battle. He wants a rematch because he's big man. And man, he's probably going to throw everything at me, including the kitchen sink. So of course I'm going to stick with the E.HONDA Mystissimus Maximus Meridius. And this mother is going to pick Akuma because he knows that is the most powerful character on the roster. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to lock in because I got my hands full. All right, let's get it. Boom. Okay, toe tap his ass. Let me get aerial now. Oh, man, he got me with that one right about now. Oh, man. Oh, man, that fireball just trails forever. This is... He just spammed that mother Hadoken projectile the entire match and he won. He didn't even get close. I mean, that's the purpose of throwing that fireball. There we go. Let me cannonball his ass. Ah! Oh my God, it trails forever. Ah! Okay, I can do this. Just gotta be patient. He just threw my ass out of the club. Ah! Mother! Ah! God! Man, I'm telling you, dude, that is so unfair. He just spammed that move the entire time. And look, Akuma's projectile trails much longer than the traditional fireball, and it's very difficult to evade because the tail is much longer, and it can really tap you even if you jump over it. So, I'm pissed. I have got to lock in. I am going to go to the M. Bison stage. We're going to Thailand, and I'm going to whip the pad thai to this mother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. No more games now. I'm mad. I'm big mad now. Oh, he threw me out of the club, though. Ah! Oh! Supered, and I was able to close the gap. The super was blocked, but I finished it off with a 100-hand slap and won that battle. All right, round 2. Let's get it. There we go. Counter and punish. Toe tap his ass. Oh, man. Okay. Ah. Boom! Counter and punished. I got my restitution on. Boom. And man, my head is shiny as a motherfucker, dude. I gotta find a way to buff that out, man. The light makes my head like a laser beam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match limit reached disbanding lobby. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of that battle today? We gotta give it to that challenger today because, man, he made me earn every victory in this battle, and he did not make it easy by any stretch of the imagination. Of course, this mother picked Violent Ken, and I knew I was going to be in for one hell of a ride because the migraine trio, composing of Violent Ken, Evil Ryu, and of course Master Shin Akuma, those three can be a mother problem. And man, they didn't disappoint today. He picked Violent Ken, and I was disciplined, and I was able to wipe his health out of there and take the first match in convincing fashion. Then, of course, he picked Akuma. In that second match, I wasn't quite sure what strategy he was going to bring. And he built a fortress around him. He made it very difficult for me to approach in the air and on the ground. And man, that was a really tough matchup. And he ended up beating me pretty badly. Then I was able to analyze, study, and download his strategy, and I just ran a clinic and a full dissertation on how to stop an Akuma Hadoken projectile spammer. And man, I executed the counter and punish strategy with pristine precision, and I was able to win the third and final battle. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it was satisfying, but by no means was that battle easy by any stretch of the imagination. And I want to give all of the credit to that challenger for bringing an excellent battle and creating some good content for the channel. So, as you guys know, I cannot stand when mother pick Violent Ken, Evil Ryu, and of course, Shin Master Akuma, because those three characters have an insurmountable advantage over the rest of the roster. An average player can be much more deadlier with those characters than anyone else over the roster, which makes another element of my frustration because they're using a weapon in the form of these three challengers that no one else on the roster has, and it can make things very difficult for the challengers, or in my case, make it very difficult for me to win a battle. But thankfully, I was able to be disciplined, patient, and I countered and punished and was able to take that third and final battle. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me your thoughts on those three matches in the comment section below. If you thought I performed with pristine precision, discipline, and patience, give me my props in the comment section below. And if you want to roast me for getting my ass stomped in that second battle, feel free to do that as well. But for community guidelines purposes, keep those comments respectful. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to tell the algorithm that you enjoyed this video today by hitting the like button. And more importantly, I want you to join our amazing fight game community by hitting that subscribe button. And remember, not only will you be a part of our amazing community when you subscribe to this channel, you'll never miss an episode of Street Fighter Struggles. Until next time.